Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite Dolphin Danny. I'm here with the pickups video for December. I still like doing these pickup videos because it's nice to share stuff I find and let me know if it brings up memories for you, and just kind of a back and forth combo I find to have with people with these videos is really strong and good. So yes, without further ado though, let's get into it. These are the games I picked up that I did not capture footage for because I just didn't have the ability at the time. But yes, of course, when I picked up, I won't be sharing all the Switch stuff I already picked up for the Let's Plays. That's kind of different, but yeah, this is just kind of more the random stuff I've picked up with around then. Ta-da! Cave Story 3D. Now I love this on the Switch. I know this is kind of different. It's like 3D, kind of 2D based. The graphics in this are really cool. They almost have like a GameCube kind of look to them, but I really like the new one they have on Switch too, Cave Story. I played that and had a blast. I got lost a lot and wasn't sure what to do sometimes in Cave Story, but I did have lots of fun with it, and so happy to find it on a 3DS and try this version out. This really weird Japanese Game Boy game. I have no idea what this is, but I paid like $5 for it at at Value Village. I was like, sure, I'll take that. I also picked up some PSP games that were really cheap, even just a couple bucks each. So yeah, that's pretty funny. PSP stuff is great to get though, because you get it for so cheap, right? So like all these games, like I think I bundled them for like $5 or something. Yeah, there you go. This baseball one was actually pretty cool. A DS game, Grease. Thought my mom might like that. She's a huge Grease fan. We watched a lot of Grease with her back in the day, so yeah, it's pretty cool to find. Now another DS game I got was Wonder Pets. I like Wonder Pets. I used to actually watch the show once in a while. I know it's completely insane to watch this show, but have you ever seen Wonder Pets? It's pretty wonderful. Aladdin for the Game Gear. I don't have a lot of Game Gear stuff, as I just never was into Sega when I was a kid. Only my neighbors and a few friends had it. That was my only introduction to Sega. So it's just I don't find Sega stuff that much. I don't see a lot of Game Gear stuff right where I'm at, So I just found this for a couple bucks and grabbed it. And yeah, I like Game Gear. I'm just not too familiar with it, but it seems like an awesome system. And I saw Mike Matei with that one where he had it hooked up so you could play it on his TV and like record it and stuff. I mean, like, yes, if I have Game Gear, I must have it like that. Now, a friend donated these games to me. He was like, don't you like those cheesy, pervy anime games? And I was like, yes, but they are Japanese versions for PlayStation 2. I don't think they ever got released in America, so I can't really play them or anything, but yeah, they're just nice to have and funny, remember an old time when, yeah, I used to like this kind of stuff. Now I just collect it for the fun, but yeah. Testosterone, I do not miss you. MC Groove Dance Craze for the GameCube. Yeah, I don't have the dance pad or anything, so I could not capture any footage for this game, but you know what? That'll lead us into the GameCube stuff. So this is stuff I did have capture footage for. I did get to play while I was making this video, so yeah, let's check that out, and let's get this pickup video on the way. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Vortex. Now, I was kind of in shock because I'm a huge Crash Bandicoot fan, and I thought this Crash was like those other games where you just like ride around on animals or something, like racing type of game. Like when I put this in and I did the first snow level, and it felt like a real Crash game, I was shocked, and like I'd like to play this more now. I wonder, does it get really like heavily into like where you're on animals and stuff, or like kind of like racing games, or does it stay true to like what I just played on the first level? Like the platforming. I like Crash when he's like at his natural platforming, like the first two Crash games or whatever I really enjoy. So yes, I was kind of shocked by this, and it was fun to smash my head on some crates and jump around as Crash. I was actually shocked by this game, so yeah, I love Crash. He's one of my faves, so this is cool to play. Gun. Now this was a pretty fun game. I like Western movies, and I like being a cowboy once in a while. Yeehaw! I mean, it was fun to shoot these birds, but pretty quick I was shooting this old guy in the head, and that was pretty fun too. But anyways, this game is, it's played pretty smooth. It's on GameCube, so I like that. And yeah, I would like to play more of this game. I've heard good things about it. My one friend Bromo, he's really into Western games, so he should give this game a try. But yeah, it was actually pretty fun, and I did enjoy it. So, King Kong, Peter Jackson. I mean, the best part of this movie. See, I just said it was a movie. The best part of this, it plays too much like a movie. The best part of this game was this chick's booty at the beginning, and then everything after that, I couldn't pay attention. Now, this game just isn't for me. I just needed it for GameCube, so I picked it up. But yeah, I don't like this game. It's played pretty terrible. Mario Party 4. Now, I was happy to find this game as I am looking for all the Mario Party games. They're a lot of fun with a group of people. I just never played them much, or I just didn't like the competition, so when I'd play, I'd probably just lose on purpose or something, or, you know, I just didn't really have a lot of fun, but watching people play it is actually pretty fun. But yeah, you know, even this part right here, I'm in the pool, like, I'm too dyslexic to get the combo numbers, the combo letters right. See, there we go. And I'm like, stuck in one spot. Look at me. I'm like helpless. I mean, come on, help me, somebody. Come on, please, anybody, help me. Is it B before A or A before B? Yeah, I also found Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes that I've been looking for a while, complete, or as complete as it can be, I guess, has the manual and the 2 games, but, you know, I was looking for this for a long time, and, you know, it was cool. I didn't even buy this. I made a trade. I had some doubles that someone wanted, and I made a trade with them in real life, so that was, like, you know, kind of shocking. Don't do that much, but, yeah, happy to land this game. It's a cool game, you know. I mean, who doesn't like being Snake and just, you know, killing people? This is a fun game. Hey, I also picked up Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. This game was a lot more fun than the other ones. I actually had the most fun with this game yet, but you know, the cops were on my dolphin tail pretty quickly. Stop, Daddy, you're under arrest for being yourself. Ah, really? I'm just trying to be me over here. Yeah, I also got Need for Speed Underground for GameCube. Nothing too special about this game, but it still played nicer than most racing games, and it looked pretty cool. I did have some fun with it. I just like the Hot Pursuit one a little bit more engaging, but still, I needed this for GameCube, and it was actually a little bit of fun. I also got a Pinball Hall of Fame for the GameCube. This game, you know, if you like pinball, I'm sure you'll love it. There was a variety of machines to pick at the beginning, and yeah, it was some classic pinball. If you like virtual pinball games, I'm pretty sure you can't go wrong with this game. It's pinball, people. I also picked up Robotech Battle Cry. Now this game is awesome! I had a lot of fun with this game. I mean, it's so cool. You're a robot. You know, you're like, I was changing from a plane to a robot, then I was rolling up on like other robot invaders and just shooting them, and it felt so cool, and then I could like fly away if I wanted to, or just keep shooting them. I mean, this game was awesome. I've been looking for it for a while, and it's cool that it does have the instructions with it, and yeah, I mean, it's Robotech. I mean, any Robotech fans out there? I never watched a whole bunch of Robotech myself, but the game plays awesome, and yes, I love this type of game. This was right up my alley. Scorpion King. I've never seen this movie. Oh my goodness. I know the CGI in the end of one of the Mummy movies with The Rock as the Scorpion King was literally the worst CGI I've ever seen in a theater. Some people say it wasn't finished, of course, and this and that, but I just remember being like, oh my god, CGI is terrible. And this game, it's not really that fun. You know, plays The Rock, and you're like in this village. Hey, look at me. I found a pot. Hey, good sir, come over here and take a look at it. I get punched in the face. How typical. Tak and the Great Juju Challenge. Now this game, I've said it once and I'll say it again, I'm not sure who they're going for this game. Like, the characters, I'm not interested in it, and I just find everything blah. I mean, this game is not for me. I just needed it for GameCube, but yes, I'm always so confused on who this game is for. Beautiful Joe 2. Now, I played the first one. This one, though, I felt like the learning curve was a little harder. I died quite a bit at the beginning, but it's still a really fun game, and I like how it's like on a movie set, you know, and it's just like kind of your action side-scroller beat 'em up, but they add some stuff in there. But yeah, I found it a little more challenging than I remember, but yeah, I got it, and it's in excellent condition, and the manual too, so it's just like, yeah, I was stoked to find this and have it. But yeah, Beautiful Joe 2. Blah, blah, blah. worth checking out. Yeah, I found this Pong game on PlayStation, and yes, you can't go wrong with Pong. It's a classic game. Yeah, Pong rules, and especially on ice with penguins. I mean, Pong and penguins? But yeah, another PlayStation game I needed, and yeah, it actually was pretty fun. I should show this to my mom. She's a big Pong fan herself. VR Sports Power Boat Racing. Now this game was okay. It just made me want to play Hydro Thunder though. I used to play that game in the arcade as a kid, and yeah, like when it was some of the last arcade games that I played, like that were on a console in an arcade, so it was pretty cool. I remember like being a huge fan of Hydro Thunder. Like I just loved it so much. I'd want to go just to go play Hydro Thunder and spend all my money on Hydro Thunder because it felt like you were just ripping in a boat. I mean, this game did not feel like that. I still wanted it for PlayStation. I tried it out. It just didn't have the finesse of Hydro Thunder. But yeah, yeah, worth getting. Hydro Thunder's better. Yeah, I was so finally happy to get Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64. Like, I haven't played this game since, like, way back in the day when I rented it. But I liked it. I got to be my sweet, sweet baby Birdo and play against my Boo Yoshi. And yeah, it was actually pretty fun. I like tennis games. I like Mario Tennis games. And yeah, I finally found this in the wild at a good price, so I was excited to pick it up. It's Mario Tennis for 64. I love it. Off-Road Challenge for Nintendo 64. This game was boring, blah. You know, I got it for just a few dollars at Value Village, but playing it just had nothing. I don't know, it just felt like nothing. It was boring and obsolete and dated, but you know what, for a few bucks and to have it for 64, sure, why not? Rush. I am a bigger fan of Rush 2 because me and my sister used to play Rush 2 a lot, and we did rent Rush 1 though and play it too, but we liked Rush 2 because it had that like arena where you could do like tricks and like it was kind of like a skate park. They had like ramps and stuff, right? A trick zone. That was really cool. But this game, you know, was still fun. We used to love to race and crash and make up our own stories. So Rush and Rush 2, they hold the close part to my heart because like it was a game we all got in, me and my friends and my sister and her friends. We all loved it and played different stories just out of Rush. It was like crazy the stuff we make up and do. But yes, Rush holds a really, you know, I cherish Rush, a lot of nostalgic value to Rush, but yeah, I'm so happy to find it. The first one, that is, I already owned 2, so I was happy to find the first one on Nintendo 64. Super Aquatic Games. Now this game was frustrating as all rights. I didn't know what to do for the life of me. I was jumping in one spot, jump, 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 jump. I'm hitting every button. I don't know what to do. I can't make anything move. I'm getting really angry. And yes, this game was not fun. I know there was like a thing to do for training. I should have probably done that, but I was like, how hard can it be? And I'm just stuck in one spot jumping. Mortal Kombat 3. Now, I am more of a fan of Street Fighter games. I find them more in-depth, even though I'm not really good at them. I still like them a bit more, but I still played a lot of Mortal Kombat back in the day with my friends, and yeah, there's a lot of memories here and stuff, so yeah, I mean, it's cool to just smash someone out and see all the blood and stuff. It was cool back in the day, but yeah, more of a Street Fighter fan, but awesome to pick this back up. Lots of good memories with Mortal Kombat. Monopoly! Monopoly games. I don't know. Why don't we bring out the actual game and not finish it? No? Alright. But yeah, Monopoly. The video game. It's Monopoly. The video game. SimCity. This game was a lot of fun back in the day. It's always been cool to build like your town and city and everything, and yeah, even while capturing this footage for this video, I did bring back some, you know, memories of playing the game, and yeah, I had a little bit of fun just messing around while I captured the footage, and yeah, just kind of cool to have in the physical form, and yeah, just so many memories playing this game and watching my aunt play it, so yeah, pretty cool game, and yeah, it's SimCity, man, can't go wrong. NES style, yo. Side pocket for the NES. Hey homie, wanna go play some pool on NES? Donkey Kong Classics for the NES. Now this game is really awesome. It's a must-have if you have an NES. I still remember when my mom used to take me to the arcades when I was a small child, and she would play Donkey Kong, the original game, and I would watch her, and I think it would be pretty crazy. I remember trying to play, I wasn't too good at it, but she took me to arcades, and I could do Pac-Man pretty well as a kid. I'm seeing this at a very small age, and I loved it. I think that's where a lot of my love for video games came from, just being born in like the 80s, late 80s, and just just getting your hands on video games and being in arcades with people and seeing this stuff. So this makes me kind of emotional, this game, but if you definitely, it's a classic game in itself, Donkey Kong, so yeah, you gotta check this out, and yeah, it's a great game, so yeah, highly recommend it. The Colores, the Cartel, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this game was a lot of fun. It was pretty action-based right off the bat, but it was kind of quick and easy pick up and play. If you're used to standard shooting games and stuff. I was intrigued by this game, and I didn't know it would be so much fun right off the bat, and I just like first-person shooters that are kind of, mindless and fun, and you just go through and shoot people. Dead to Rights, Retribution. This game's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing as the dog. I forgot about that. I seen that before when this game came out. I just never played it, even though I was on Xbox 360 almost every day when it was 360 was relevant and the new console. I was on it all the time, but I was on my Gears crew and playing with all my Gears people. We didn't play anything else basically except a handful of games, so I missed out on a lot of 360 stuff. So now that I'm older and I play more games, and I don't focus on one game heavily anymore. I'm going back and checking out all these 360 games I missed out on is pretty awesome, and this game took me by surprise. I loved playing as the dog. I want to play more of this game. I totally enjoyed this game so much. It was awesome. Duke Nukem Forever. Now this game is overly cheesy and overly violent, but that's what we came here for, right? I didn't mind this game. I like the old Duke Nukem games a lot more. I'm not as big a fan as the newer stuff. I never was a huge fan of Duke Nukem as a kid, but it was different, and it was a shooting game, so we were pretty into it at the time. But it is a little bit too, I don't know, just corny. Am I saying that? I don't know then. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero. I never played this game before. I'm not good at being sneaky. I'm not a sneaker. I get, the people spotted me pretty quickly, and it turned into, a gun and run type of game, which I know this really isn't, and I'm probably messing it up terribly, but I'm just not good at sneaky games. I like watching people that are really good at these type of games, Metal Gear games, but I just need more practice probably, but I don't know. I always go out gun blazing and it never works out usually. Pia! Now this game, I usually don't buy games, I'll save the case, but if there's a case for Pure, let me know. Someone told me it was just to pack in this quad game, so it doesn't have a case. But yeah, if it does have a case, let me know. This game was pretty fun if you like quadding games and stuff like that. You do special moves, you do tricks. I found it pretty fun. I'm not sure if it opens up and you can, pick your own characters and stuff, just because when I played it, you had to be this guy and whatever. It's just I wish I could pick stuff, but it probably opens up more. But yeah, I had fun with it, and yeah, if you're into this type of game, I'm sure you'd totally enjoy it. Storm Rising. Now this game isn't really what I thought it would be like. You didn't use the joysticks to move. You actually had to press A to move into prefixed positions, I guess you'd call it. And then you'd kind of could do different moves, or back people up or take cover. So yeah, it was weird. And then the whole game seemed really strange. The dialogue. This chick kind of seems a little crazy like me.
Well, that's my cue to leave. Till next time, Commander Geary. It was a pleasure.
Looks like you got yourself a girlfriend. Gotta say though, I think she's the wrong type of trouble.
Call me the wrong kind of trouble. I'll kill you, Gary! Call me! And last but not least, Action 52 for the Sega Genesis. And if you know me, I usually don't pick up Sega Genesis games without the clamshell, but for Action 52, I kind of made an exception. I only paid $40 for it at a pawn shop. And yeah, I was totally amazed. This is like an AVGN classic. I know like maybe the original ones are more classic, like the ones for NES, the Action 52 game, and then Cheetah Man 2, but this still had a version of Cheetah Man on it, and I was like, I gotta play it, I gotta have it, I gotta see if it's as bad as he says it was, because you know, sometimes you're like, is it really that bad? But oh my god, this game was complete garbage. Like, I could not even get past the first like screen. Kind of I'd scroll up, but kept dying when I fell. Like, touched the enemy, I'd be dead. Like, it was like, yeah, it was controlled so bad. It had the most floaty and like just terrible controls. It felt like, yeah, someone made this on Paint or something. It was just a strange thing, but like, it is AVGN like history kind of to me, and yeah, I'm just excited to have it, and I definitely would love to find out if, I think it came in like a cardboard box, if I'm not mistaken, instead of the clamshell. Maybe someone could fill me in on that, but you know, it was Cheetah Man. Like, I was playing Cheetah Man, I couldn't believe it. I was in total shock and awe. I might have to make a separate video on it, but I'd have to beat the first level. So yeah, you know what, it was Cheetah Man, and that's crazy. Thank you everyone for sticking around though and hanging out. You know, I love doing these pickup videos. It's cool to share and pick up and, like, you know, get stuff from ideas from you guys, or if you like this type of game, maybe I could do something about it in the future, or, you know, just get the conversation going. The pickup videos are fun, and yeah, hope everyone's excited for the holidays. I'll have more content out soon, and yeah, it won't just be Let's Plays all the time. I just kind of, like, you know, overdid it a bit, but it's okay. I just, you know, I like to share all these games with people and stuff, because, you know, even around the holiday season, maybe you want to pick it up more. It's fun just to jump on a game and play it. I think that's what we're here for, just to look at some games and some collectibles and have a laugh, aren't we, at the end of the day? So yes, and thank you to all the new people, all the wonderful support. I mean, just truly goes to my heart and inspires me. Everyone's saying all these nice comments and stuff. It's like, blows me out of the water that everyone is so positive, actually, and it just, I want to make more content, better content, and yeah, I hope everyone's doing really good. You know, this part of the season can get some people down, so remember to stay positive, remember to stay safe, and you know what? I might even catch you on that flip side, y'all. Until then, bye!
I saw very intriguing scientific research that shows that all of the different types of species on Earth are very similar to each other in terms of the DNA code. You only have to alter it a little bit. The difference between human and dolphin is very small.